starting a little trip here in Linville Gorge. It's going to be a couple-day loop. It's about 5:30 right now on Thursday, so I'm just going to hike down to the river and camp for the night before I really get going tomorrow. But this is a special trip for me because it's a repeat of the first backpacking trip I ever took. Made it to the Linville Gorge Trail, and there is a bunch of yellow jackets down here. I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. Made it to the phenomenal stomp. Well, it's 7:30, and it's the last bits of light in the sky. So, not a bad quick couple hours into the gorge. It's about 7:45. I got up at 5:30. I slept about 10 hours. Best sleep I've had in months. Five-month-old instant coffee. It's been in this bag in my pack since May. Just gotta break it up a little bit. This is just south of Table Rock. We're looking at it across from me now, and this section's called the NC Wall. And it is pretty breathtaking. There's a massive cave right over here. It's 9 o'clock, and the sun has just hit the trail, coming up over the ridge over there between Table Rock and Short Off. The southern section of the Linville Gorge Trail is actually a pretty easy walk. It's the first flat section I've seen yet. Well, got to the lead mine trail, and it is straight up. Trying to find the trail. Can see some brush that's been knocked up right here. All right. I've forgotten. That's a brutal mile. Whew. Back on Mountains to Sea Trail now. That is the face of Short Off Mountain, which is where we're headed this evening. And there's where I'm going. This feels so good on my feet after a lot of climbing and descending today. Hot on this side of the mountain, right in the sun. Time for about a 1,000-foot climb again. Right over there is where we cross the river. It's been a slow but steady climb. up onto the top of Short Off. It is a beautiful landscape up here. Here 5 years ago, I drank from this pond. Short Off Pond is gone. Another good hour of light to hike in before I gotta find a camp spot. But I'm about to drop off of at least this cliff line. And this is such a cool spot. I think I'll just stop here. It's 5 p.m. Just laying down for bed now. It's 7:17. I'm pretty beat. Can still see a little bit of the sun setting through the Cuban, and Table Rock is visible, and some moonshine's coming from behind. So this is just a perfect spot and a great place to go to sleep. It's 7:30. I got up at 5:30 again to the dark, went back to sleep, slept in a little bit longer this morning. But about to get up and go. And today, gonna finish dropping off a Short Off, go up and over the Cambric area. That's a Cambric Branch that goes down to the river as well. Then we'll climb down, up Chimney Gap, over the chimneys, over Table Rock, down to Spence Ridge, drop back down into the gorge, cross the river, come back up to Conley Cove, and climb back up out of the gorge. Should be a fun day. Colors are just starting to change here in the gorge for fall. It's October 12th. Everything's a little bit behind. But up here on Short Off, seems like things are right on track. Where we're going. About to start one of my 2 big climbs of the day. I'm gonna climb up Chimney Branch to the chimneys to the top of Table Rock. So somewhere between 1,000 and 1,500 feet of elevation gain, a couple miles. Is finished. Now I'm almost in the chimneys. Just a short climb left to get up to top of Table Rock. Whew! I'm gonna cut through the gap here. Made it to the top of Table Rock at noon. You can see out here on Short Off, we camped right there this morning. I left about 8:15. I've descended off the top of Table Rock already. I'm headed down now. And from this point, it's a couple thousand feet drop down to the river. Of course, the bridge has always been out. Been making pretty good time. made it. So I rock hopped along here, jumped across that, rock hopped all the way over to here, jumped across that. Didn't even get wet. Right straight through there is something called Cathedral Falls. Kind of hard to make out. It's very beautiful. There's a great campground right here. You can camp right below it. Back at Conley Cove Trail. It's 2:30 p.m. About to climb out of here. Someone covered up the yellow jacket. High over there. Here's a steep climb out of the gorge. But the Conley Cove Trail at least has some switchbacks, which make all the difference in the world. $3:35. We're finished. Well, all finished. That was about a 25-mile loop through the gorge. Just less than 6,000 feet of elevation gain and loss, which mostly came in short bursts. That's the Is That All You Got loop, which is like the southern loop, established loop of the gorge. Plus a little bit because I started at Conley instead of Spence Ridge, so I had an extra drop in and climb out. But beautiful weather. Can't be beat. The gorge can never be beat. The colors are just starting to change, so that was cool to see. I'll probably try to come back here in a couple of weeks and see it right in there. It's prime, but wonderful trip. Cannot wait to get back.